Simon, not great memories from the last trip to Perth. It's about time you look at the footage from that last game.
No, look, it's not. I've said that from the start. It's completely relevant, and we're in a completely different season now, and we're well aware of that. You know, we are where we are, and so we're looking at what we can do, and we see this as an opportunity to get better again. You know, our method of play is improving, but last year for us is now completely relevant. It was at the end of last year, and we've moved on to this year already. You know, so we're full steam ahead looking at this week.
Do you think that it affected the way that the players showed up mentally for the start of the season at all?
No, it didn't. No, it's you know, a lot's been spoken about, and a lot of you know, stories and about potentially what it was. But in the end, you know, we just haven't played good footy. But right now, we feel like our game's getting in better shape. So, you know, that's really what our focus has been. The last 3 to 4 weeks has been about what we can do and what our team is capable of, and we're slowly improving as we go through the year.
Have you allowed yourself to celebrate the last couple of wins, or is it sort of focusing on the next couple of weeks at hand?
Oh, look, I've been proud of the group because, you know, they've had to show a lot of resilience in a really tough situation. So they've worked incredibly hard during the week. They're focused on what they can do. Our method of play has gradually improved, and when they put themselves in those winning situations, they've been able to get themselves across the line. So, you know, they've actually showed a lot of resilience and grit late in games, and you know, they've got the results, you know, on the back of that.
And speaking of resilience, like I guess you're finding your team, and you think you're finding like your form, and then 2 guys go down again through injury. I know you're not going to make it as an excuse, but has it been tough to really find that groove?
Oh, look, we're no different to any other club. You know, we've got some injuries. You know, we know that, but as I said, it sort of hasn't changed the focus of the group. And you know, with our injuries, it's presented a whole range of opportunities, and that's what we're looking at as a club about what we can do. And the opportunities that are presenting our playing group now, it doesn't really matter about personnel. It's about how we play our system. And we're becoming harder to play against, and that's what I've really liked about our group in the last couple of weeks.
Who will you be looking at to cover the guys that you lost?
Oh, look, there's a range of guys. You know, we only had 8 guys playing the VFL last week, so you know, Harrison Petty, Oscar Baker, Tom Sparrow, Corey Wagner, Braden Pruce, they're all guys that, you know, played well in the VFL. Our VFL team's actually in really good form, so it gives us, you know, some opportunities to give some guys some chances.
And Lewis, will he look at this one?
Yeah, he'll be a call later in the week. So he obviously had a badly rolled ankle, so we'll assess that one and leave that one right up until Thursday.
West Coast potentially get Hickey back to partner Vardy. How much does that influence whether Bruce plays and you have 2 runs?
Yeah, it'll certainly be something we looked at. You know, West Coast had a pretty good plan against Maxi previously, so that's something that we've worked on as a club to actually make that function better for us. So. You know, we'll be pretty well prepared whether it's Braden or whether it's someone else that goes and partners Max.
Does Tim Smith get another shot at it? 4 goals, great review of his match, and also went through the midfield.
Yeah, I forgot about him, didn't I? Yeah, he's Neil Bullen. Yeah, he didn't play. So Tim Smith, yeah, he had a great VFL game. You know, he kicked 4 goals. Looks you know, really promising. You know, I liked his game against Richmond, and then he had a back spasm, so that put him back a couple of weeks. But you know, he's ready to go.
What have you seen from the Eagles? Like, I guess they haven't found their best form, but they're still pretty solid.
Yeah, they are. They're really, you know, they're competent in all 3 phases of the game, and that's what you need to be a good side. And they're an experienced side, they're a mature side, and they're on their home deck. So we certainly know the challenge that's presenting ourselves, but we see the opportunity that's also in front of us as well. But you know, they're edging their way closer to some really good form. You know, they're certainly stiffening up around the footy, and you know, they're going to pose a big challenge for us.
Yeah. How about the travel, like going from Gold Coast back to Melbourne, back to Perth? Like, I know you're sort of going to see it as an opportunity, but yeah. Is it sort of tough to get players up off such a short break?
We've known the schedule for a long time, and you know, every club's presented with those challenges throughout the year. This is one of ours, but as I said, it's something that we haven't, you know, spoken about internally about the difficulty of it. It's an opportunity, and our players will be ready to go, and I know they're looking forward to the challenge.
Do you think it affects their performance when they're having to travel so much?
No, we've travelled pretty well in the last couple of years, so we're really confident in our preparation when we travel, and we'll be expecting to play no different.
You've had a lot of low-scoring games, I guess, the last couple of weeks, and I know you sort of started from the ground up and building your defence, but do you feel like you need to add a few offensive layers and start out shooting your team, I guess?
Yeah, look, we have stiffened up around the ball, and certainly with our defence. But we know we have to be a really good side. You've got to be good in all three phases, and the opportunities on the weekend that we didn't connect inside 50. But it's a good problem to have. In getting that last piece going, and it's actually not that far away.
Simon, a bit of talk of Jake Lever potentially coming back through the VFL this week. Is that the case?
Yeah, look, that's exciting. He'll play VFL footy this week, so it's great for Jake. He's put in an enormous amount of work. It'll be really close on the full 12 months. I know the players are looking forward to seeing him play, and it's just going to be great to get him back out there. He's been training with the group now for about 4 or 5 weeks, and that's a good thing. We are getting some players back over the next 2 or 3 weeks, and he's one of those guys.
How much time do you anticipate you'll need in the VFL?
Oh, look, that's, we'll just wait and see how he plays. The first step is to get him back out there, getting back, embracing playing footy again, and really looking forward to that. And that'll be a decision that we'll make over the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Do you expect Stephen May to play some level before the bye?
Yeah, look, we do. As I said, I reckon we've got 7 or 8 guys that will come back into the team in the next 3 weeks. You've got Sam Wiedemann, Charlie Spargo, Stephen May, Mitch Hannon. Who else we got? Jake Levers has come back, Jay Kennedy Harris. So there's a range of guys that are coming back over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So that's great for us as a club, and that gives us some opportunity moving forward. But right now we haven't got those guys available, so we've got some guys that we think can do the job out of the VFL.
I mentioned a couple of the young guys before, but it must be encouraging to see performances from like Oscar Baker, Harrison Petty, those sorts of guys. I guess on the weekend against Essendon, who were a pretty good VFL side too.
Yeah, look, it was a really good game of VFL footy on the weekend, and Harrison Petty and Oscar Baker have been on our list for a couple of years now, and they're starting to develop into the players that we want them to be. So their opportunities will come at AFL level, I'm sure. So that's an exciting position for us.